By the fall of 1955, President Dwight Eisenhower had suffered a massive heart attack, the rest of many leading to a dramatic public health hysteria fueled by the heightened fear of cardiovascular mortality and other diet-related diseases. It was at that time that American scientist Ancel Keys hypothesized dietary fat to be the main cause of the growing health problem. The idea was simple: eat fat, become fat, die early. Nutritionists promote a low-fat, high-carb diet, and soon the dominoes begin to fall. In the 1980s, publications like Time magazine started demonizing fat while pushing carbs as a healthy diet. Soon, the media, institutions, and public follow suit and start opting for low-fat, high-carb diet plans. And guess what happened next? As a result, obesity and diabetes skyrocketed. Today, we are fatter and sicker than we have ever been before. The carbs are not only making us overweight, but also making us ill. But why, you ask? When you eat carbs, your body turns it into glucose, which is then absorbed into your bloodstream and pushes your body's sugar level to rise. The problem is, your body knows that too much sugar is toxic, and so to help reduce the sugar level, the pancreas begins releasing a hormone called insulin to help transport the sugar to tissue that would burn it up. But over time, if you continue to consume carbs, the tissue begins to resist insulin and the sugar it's carrying. So sugar is then converted to and stored as fat. This stored fat gets locked in the body as you don't use it for energy. You continually run off of the sugar and carbs, and it starts a cycle of wanting to eat more carbs, which produces more insulin, which drives fat storage and growth. More carbs equals more insulin equals fatter body. Are you skinny fat? Are you fat? Are you obese? It's not your fault. Blame insulin. Well, stop eating all the processed carbs, but also blame insulin. You can also blame improper insulin for causing or exacerbating the following: cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, low testosterone, PCOS. Did you know that improper insulin leads directly to early death? It's high time to take care of your insulin levels, and we have just the program to help you with that. Through our program, you will not only regularize your body's insulin levels, but also build muscle. But why do I need to build muscle, you ask? A better muscular mass not only makes you look great, perform better, but also enables you to become stronger and live longer. So don't be afraid of muscle building. You will not become a bodybuilder. That's a myth. If you don't believe that, then go ahead and ask yourself these two questions. Is my dad a champion bodybuilder? Is my mom a champion bodybuilder? If the answer is no, then you will not become a bodybuilder from weight training. It's simply not in your genetics. You will, however, develop well-toned muscle mass and a great-looking figure. Most importantly, your overall health will benefit. So what is the most effective and fast way to gain muscle? Negative training. But what the hell is negative training? Negative training is the slow and controlled lowering of a weight. There are 3 phases to any resistance exercise: the positive, the lifting up; the static, the pause; the negative, the lowering down. To understand, think about a push-up. Start on the floor. You push yourself up, equals the positive. Then you lock out at the top, equals the static. And finally, you lower yourself down, the negative. The most important phase of any resistance exercise is the negative. But why? I've always been taught to think, how much can I lift? Stop. Ask yourself this: how much can I lower? Why is it better to concentrate on the negative? Let us enlighten you. The negative phase is when the muscle fibers lengthen and stretch, whereas the positive phase, the muscle fibers shorten or contract. Focus on the lowering phase, the negative, of any exercise by taking significantly more time on the lowering as compared to the lifting phase, the positive. A 2009 meta-analysis from the Muscle Biophysics Laboratory at the University of British Columbia concluded that negative training is significantly more effective in increasing muscular size and strength than positive style training. Your muscles are activated 40 to 50% more using negative training compared to a standard training. So, what do you think happens when you control your insulin and train with negatives? You begin to lose fat and build muscle very, very quickly. Whether you want to work out at the gym with a partner, work out at home with weights, or work out at home with body weight only. The negative insulin diet plan includes the negative food pyramid with staple foods and staple meals to follow, the insulin measurement tool, which gives you the 4 best ways to measure your insulin, the insulin track light, which shows which foods activate your insulin the most, over 200 foods. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up today at www.negative-training.com and begin to lose fat and build muscle.